Well, good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's overcast. It's snowy again. We're supposed to get another, I think they said 2, possibly 3 centimeters, something like that today. It's still cold. It dropped to, with wind chill value, it was like minus 28 or 29 last night. By Friday night, Saturday night, minus 35. That's gonna suck. But yeah, we're doing some couple bucket loads of cut feed here for these girls this morning, and then CP and I will be heading into Agribition, Canada Western Agribition, CWA. And we'll check out the sites a little bit over there. Probably won't be looking too much at the cattle stuff or cattle themselves. I'm going to inspect other stuff, like some of the small vendors. So anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna get these girls fed for the day here and go from there. You're on YouTube. We're at Canada Western Agribition here in Regina, Sask. Give us your name.
Joe Gardner.
With?
Covers & Co.
Covers & Co. out of?
I'm from Clearwater, Manitoba. Our home is, company home is Crystal City.
And some of you guys that have been watching me for the last 3 or 4 years, you will recognize Covers & Co. name. I was not a happy camper. But we're here talking, and we'll see what happens. We'll catch you guys later at a different booth. What else is new? She's getting hungry. Alrighty, guys, we're still at Agribition here. We just stopped in here at Target with Dale Watson. Dale is a rep for, or dealer, for distributor for New Dart. And well, CP and I, you see that thing that gentleman's holding right there? We just picked up one of those. Yeah, I'm supposed to ask permission, but I don't think that young guy cares. He's going on YouTube. Dale is also a dealer for your barn cams, so on and so forth. So stay tuned, guys, because we bought a few of those too. We're going to be setting some cams up in our barn. If you guys are out there and you're wanting to get a new dart gun, barn cams, if you need darts, or reloads if you already have a gun, get a hold of Dale at Target. That's Brody. And let's see if I can zoom in here. Nope, can't. I'll try and get Target Cattle Concepts, and I'll get their description down in the bottom. In the description, I'll have all their info. So there it is, Canadian distributor. That's Dale Watson, his number's right there. His son Austin, and Brody's son-in-law. And that's it right there, the email site. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's busy in here, and we'll catch you guys a little bit later. Yep, it's cold in the shop, guys. We got the old heat starve 140,000 running here. What's going on? Well, yesterday, where the hell did I put that fucking part? Cocksucker. There it is. When I was feeding yesterday morning, we snapped the fucking clevis head, or pin point, off of the tilt cylinder. And if you look here, she wasn't welded very fucking good, was it? This kind of supposed to fit on something like that. Yeah, just like so. So we're gonna attempt to re-weld this sumbitch. That's the plan. And make it work. I'd say I just cut the fucker off right there and put a new one on altogether, but I don't got any piping this size to make this work. So this is what we're gonna attempt to do for now, because I gotta get me cows fed here today yet. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get to work on this. It's cold and this needs to get done ASAP, so we'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so we got it set in place where I want it. That pin will slide in and out. For anybody that doesn't know, whenever you're welding on a hydraulic cylinder with the ram here, make sure you cover that ram with something so you don't get spatter on that ram, because that could take out your seals. Then all of a sudden you got a leaky fucking cylinder, right? But right now I've got her where I want her, and I'm just gonna lace the weld into there on both sides, and then I might reinforce it with a gusset plate of some sort after I'm done. I'll bring you back later. Alrighty guys, so it might not be pretty, but I think it'll work. Take this stuff off. So we got that piece welded back on, then I put a gusset on the top here, then I ran another one from back here all the way around to the face. I got lots of room inside for that to pivot back and forth, so I think we'll be okay that way. Got a couple little spatters here that I'll have to knock off, file, whatever, try and keep it as smooth as possible, but I think we'll be okay now. Just clean her up a little bit and reinstall it, and then test it as we're feeding cattle. So I'll get her back together here shortly, and I'm just gonna let it cool a bit, and we'll see how it's gonna work. Talk to you later. Hey guys, well, we got that fixed. Something I did not mention earlier was I had to run to town and get diesel fuel, because we are completely out, and our delivery truck is getting repairs, and at the very earliest would be Friday that he could get here. Well, I guess Friday is tomorrow, but so I went and got 3 jugs of diesel, because yeah, we had less than a quarter of a tank. Now I'm basically half a tank, so I should be good for a couple of days worth of feeding power. So now I can get busy and getting me animals fed. They're gonna be mad at me because it's so late already. Get rid of those. Alrighty. I'll bring you back when we get out to the bush. Morning, everybody. Well, it occurred to me this morning after I woke up that I did not go out and close the lid on the water tank, the wood-fired water tank. And I got to the shop here and I did not plug Big Blue in for feeding today. Son of a beach. So this is, if he starts, this is going to be a true cold start. Gotta wait for that yellow light to go out. That would be the glow plug. Oh, it's taking a long time. There it is. Well, he started. So we're just gonna leave him sit here and percolate. While I walk to the barn and check on the wood-fired water tank and do some choring. Minus 33 with the wind chill this morning. Had to plug CP's car in because she needs it this afternoon. So I'll bring you guys back. It's cold out here. I'll bring you guys back once I get over there and check on that water tank. We'll talk to you then. Well, that's a good sign. She's still smoking. That means it's still smoldering or burning somewhat, right? We did cut some couple of old posts and plank, and some of it was fir. You can see the different color. That was yesterday. Fired the stove up last night. Whew. She's a smoky. She's a smoky. Anyway, fired the stove up last night inside here at 3:45, and it's like 9:30, 9:45 this morning. I don't see the point in coming out here at 7 o'clock in the morning when it's still fucking dark. And yeah, anyways, the water's not frozen. See that? So this might as well be the video for you guys. I'll freeze my hand doing it, but sacrifice I make for you. This tank is an old 250-gallon furnace fuel tank. We laid her down on her side. Here we've got 2 doors. See that? Drinker holes. The one I leave it shut all the time, but for now I'm going to open this. I don't really want to take all them boards off, so bear with me, guys. Under this wood, there's another lid. And in that lid, I've got a hole cut in the bottom side of this tank. It's all boxed in, welded in solid, top to bottom. In that hole is my water line that is supplied just like your regular stock tank, that with electric power to heat it. So you have your underground water line that comes into that spot. At the bottom of that, we put a valve that shoots out the side of that box over here and works off of this float that hangs off of a string. 2.5 inches from that box over is our firebox, which you can see here. Now this firebox, oh, there's a good amount of wood in here yet. See that? So that water line box draws heat off of the firebox and the warm water that's all the way around, obviously. That's what keeps it from freezing up. And at this point, we haven't really been putting any I only really start this fire once a day. And like I said, this morning it's minus 33 with the wind chill, and it's still going. And just for shits and giggles, well, I never closed the fucking lid last night. I figured, I'll come out later on and do it, and then got busy chatting and looking at YouTube videos, actually a TV show, and I never did come out last night. So, and it's still going and it never froze up. So you gotta like that, right? Now this firebox is 32 inches deep, so it holds a fair amount of fucking wood. I also have right here, these are there's a 1-inch hole right there. And if I take my little hammer right here, there's another 1-inch hole beside it right there. That's your damper holes. So you can turn the air up or slow the air down, is the idea. I'm just gonna tap that across, let it clean that track out a little bit. So yeah, so the firebox itself is made out of 1/4-inch plate. That's how I built it, with just 1/4-inch plate. The whole box. That way I know it's gonna last a long time. Get some more wood in here. We'll keep this sucker stoked up today because it's cold. Anyway, my hand is freezing. If you guys if you think this is something that interests you, and you want to see more on how BP and CP built this tank, you go back into our videos from way back in the spring, and there's a whole video collection on wood-fired water tank, livestock water tank build. You go check that out. I'll even maybe put a description to a couple of those videos in the video description of this video. We also built this framework to fit around it. And we got this 3-inch styrofoam on the sides. Other than that, there is no power that goes to this thing. So far I'm pretty happy with her. Anyway, I want to let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, so just hauling feed out to my girls in the pasture, but something else I want to say about that water tank, that firebox does not sit on the floor on the inside of the tank. It's on a 3-inch leg. If I remember correctly, I made them 3 or 4 inches. So the water goes all the way around the tank, under it, up the sides. It does not go on the top of the tank. It does not go on top of the tank. It goes around the bottom and all 3 sides. So the 2 long sides and then the end, it'll come up the sides. I was told not to let the water go on top because that's the coldest, that's the hottest part of the tank would be at the top, and it was something to do with if fire goes out and it freezes up, eventually it could crack out the weld on the top. So I did not allow it to be for the water to go on top. The firebox itself is actually bent. When I ordered the steel, I had them bend it into a box, and then I just welded up all the seams, and I fabricated my own door for it. So yeah, it all worked out quite well. At this point, we're quite happy with it. It's not costing me any money as far as power goes, which is a major bonus because, believe me, we spend a lot of money on our power bill to heat all the other stock waterers in the yard. There's 4 of them, and they suck up a lot of power. Anywho, these girls are looking okay at this point. Some are bedded down on the straw still. Some are being lazy in the bush area. Most are just kind of hanging out here. So we're gonna top off these bunks, and I ain't gonna be doing much outside today. So I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, well, these girls are all fed up. They got 3 bunks out here now. One over here, one right here, and one over there. Hey, you. Working cows, right? Are you a working cow? Right now she's just an eating cow. And I had a little bit left over, so I just dumped it on the ground right there. They'll rummage in it, obviously. Enjoying your bed? Yeah? Are you? Huh? Oh, look at that right there. See that? Look at him. I'm like 20 yards away. Just a little pointer buck. Just going for a stroll, hanging on past. I'm talking here and he can hear me. He's not running away. There he is. See him in the trees there, guys? Right on the end of my finger. Mocha's not trying to chase him away. Hi, you. You gonna stick around or you gonna fuck off? Well, is he 1, 2, 3 by 3? 6 point? Just a little guy. Maybe a yearling or a 2-year-old is all he is. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's getting used to the activity out here. I suspect as time goes on, there'll be days when I come out here and the cows will be laying down and the deer will be eating on the feed that we're putting down for the cows. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna go in. It's almost noon. Have a coffee. Spend a couple, 2-3 hours reading up on those cameras that CP and I purchased. Find out what's involved. And then it'll be chore time again this afternoon. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Give us the old thumbs up. Comment. Subscription is Miss 8, how are you? You want scratches? Scratches. Hopefully she's not going to be a biatch when she calves this year. And yeah. Fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch you later.